It's springtime and the days are getting longer and the chickens are finally laying again after a very long cold winter. And the chickens on our farm lay these beautiful rainbow eggs. It's also the time of year where we donate chicken hatching eggs to some daycares and some elementary schools in the area so that kids in those programs can learn all about chicks. But sadly, the kids aren't in school right now and they're going to miss out. I've even heard some teachers say it's their favorite time of year. Well, once the chickens heard about this, they hatched a plan to fix it all. And the plan goes like this. Instead of giving away eggs this year, we're going to keep them here, right? We're going to incubate them here, we'll hatch them here, and we will film the whole thing so that nobody misses out. Part of the plan was to build these really cool hatching buckets to collect the eggs to hatch, all made from recycled materials around the farm. And there's kind of a funny story that goes with this bucket here because it's how our farm journey began, right? About 10 years ago, one of my kids was in a classroom where they hatched chicks. And at the end of the project, they brought the chicks home. At the time, we didn't have any animals or a farm. And today, our farm has grown to over 100 chickens, many, many different breeds with different feather colors that lay different eggs, and a number of other animals as well. So every day over the next 21 days, you're going to learn a lot about chickens, a little bit about farms, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So your 21-day chicken hatching adventure begins right now. We're going in to see what it looks like usually in this coop. So we have 4 different laying boxes, and there is nothing in any of them. Oh, there's 2 eggs in that one. And now we are going to put in our new special laying boxes. You can see the chickens are already here talking about these new, very cool laying boxes that we're going to put in. This one here that says lay eggs here for Wannick Elementary. And we're going to get this one here that says lay eggs here for Blue Mountain Elementary, and we're going to place it right next to this one here. There we go. See how that looks. I think that looks pretty good. I'm not sure if the chickens can read, but I certainly hope they get the eggs in the right place. We'll come back tonight and check it out, see what they thought of their new egg laying boxes. Lay lots of eggs, guys. I'm going to check to see how many eggs you laid today, so let's hope there's lots of eggs. Here we go. Here we go. In your new fancy egg laying boxes. Okay. Oh, whoa, look at that. It worked. The word got out and all the chickens came and laid in the box for Wannick Elementary. And look, there's a chocolate egg here. Wow. Not really chocolate inside. Oh, and there's an olive egg. Look at that one. That is so cool. And a couple brown eggs. A white egg. And another blue and a brown one. Oh, good job, guys. Let's check the other one. Whoa, it worked. Look at that. Another. Oh, look at this one. Look at that. It's even got a feather on it. That's beautiful. Oh, and there's a chocolate one way at the back. Wow, look at that one's beautiful. And then some blue ones. That's cool. And a couple of brown. And then 2 more. Whoa. Well, they must have liked these boxes because they sure laid a lot of eggs today. So I think we've collected enough eggs. I think we might just have enough to start incubating on our 21-day egg hatching adventure. Good job, chickens. finished collecting the eggs for the day in all the different coops, and we thought we'd take a look at these eggs before we took them into the garage for a closer inspection to put in the incubator, so we could see the colors a little bit more carefully and really see. These are colors that you would never see in a grocery store, because the eggs that lay, all these colored eggs, don't lay as many eggs as the chickens who lay eggs for the grocery stores. Those are called high production layers, and those chickens are raised just to lay eggs, whereas the chickens on our farm are raised to be pretty and have lovely different colors of feathers, but also to lay all sorts of different colors of eggs, so that when you collect your eggs every day, it's kind of like Easter in the egg box. Now look at that one. It's a beautiful olive color. So you can really see the colors a lot better out here than in the dark coop. That's kind of a gray colored one. Now, every chicken lays a different color of egg, and the color of egg the chicken is going to lay is determined by the breed of chicken. This chicken here is not going to lay any egg because that's just Tukey, and he's a cat. He just wanted to come see what we were doing. So chicken can't lay a blue egg one day and a brown egg the next day. The breed of chicken it is will determine what color of egg it will lay. When it first starts laying, it might lay a slightly darker shade of the same egg. So for example, this egg I know was laid by a fairly new chicken, and it's quite dark. And as she ages, it will turn more to a lighter color like this. Whereas this chicken, when she first starts laying, it will be quite a vibrant blue, and then as she gets older, it might get a little bit... Okay, so I think somebody's wanting to sit on the eggs and hatch them, only... Benji? I don't think you're supposed to sit on the eggs. So how about we get you off there before you break them? I've never heard of a dog hatching eggs before. Benji? You're not a chicken. No, you're not. All right, let's get these eggs put away. We'll take them into the garage and do a closer inspection to see if they're ready to go in the incubator. All right, so we have collected enough eggs to fill our incubator now. And the eggs that we collected in those special buckets the other day are in here as well. So I have to admit I collected more eggs because we have a lot of orders these days. A lot of people are looking to start having chickens and become backyard chicken farmers. Even if you don't live on acreage or on a farm, there are some cities that allow you to have backyard chickens where you can have your own breakfast laid outside for you. So because of that, we're going to fill the incubator completely. So we've separated the eggs by different breeds. So as you can see, we've got our chocolate eggs here. We've got our bright blue eggs here. Another breed, Buff Orpingtons here. We've got a mixed variety here, our rainbow layers. And back here, some very high production layers. That means they lay a lot of eggs. And then our olive eggs. So when an egg is laid and it goes through the egg laying process, a special coating is applied, and it's a protective coating, and it's clear and you can't see it, but it's there to protect the egg. So when we're getting the eggs ready to put in the incubator, we want to make sure we don't wash off that protective coating. So if the egg has any dirt or anything on it, we want to just wipe it off carefully, but not too much, because when you wipe it, you're wiping off that protective coating, and it's there to protect the egg from any bacteria that could enter the egg during the incubating period. And because an egg is very porous, which means it's got lots of little holes in it, that protective coating kind of seals those holes and doesn't let any germs in. So we're going to go ahead and put the eggs pointy side down. Oh, somebody wanting to help today? Hi, goaties. Well, hello, did you want to come and help? We're going to put the eggs pointy side down into the trays. And once the trays are full, we're going to carry them into the incubator. Now some of the eggs are so big they don't fit very well, so you have to be careful. Oh, there's one that could use a little bit of a wipe. Now if the eggs are really dirty, don't put them in. Just discard them, because they'll probably not develop and they could contaminate the rest of your incubator. Do a few more in here. Now each one of these trays holds 48 eggs, so we'd like to fill it up if we can. There's another one that could use a little bit of a wipe. And again, if it's too soiled, just, or if we drop it on the ground, we won't put that one in. Now I've made a list of how many of each breed there is so we can track it during the incubating period. And I'm wanting to put all of, these are all mixed. I'm wanting to put all of them in the same tray, because when they hatch, I want to hatch them separately and be able to identify them as different breeds. Okay, a couple more here. All right. Now we'll move on to another tray. I think we'll put chocolate eggs in this one. These are so beautiful. And one of these days we're going to crack one of these open, not the ones we're incubating, so we can see what the inside of this egg looks like. And I wonder if it's chocolate inside. Now these eggs, when this dark brown color is actually applied as the egg travels and is laid. So if you wipe hard enough, you'll actually wipe the dark brown right off the egg. So we don't want to do that, but some of these have feathers on them, so we can't have feathers in the incubator. All right, we're going to finish filling these trays and then we're going to get ready to put the eggs in the incubator. So we filled all 4 of the trays. We actually had 6 eggs left, but these are a really small breed of chicken called a silkie, and all of these breeds are much larger. So even though I have a couple extra spaces, I didn't want to put the small tiny birds with the big birds because they're all going to be hatching together. So I'm going to leave a few empty. So they're ready to go in the incubator. So let's go. Okay, here we go. Last one. It's ready to go.